Hi, welcome to Dave's Corner of the World. Have a great day. You've heard the expression, I don't have anything to complain about. People have been saying that forever. You've heard it 103 times, I know you have. I got to thinking not too long ago, I really don't have anything to complain about. Sipping coffee on my rocket stove. I'll put a link to that video below. I make a carafe full. I got coffee all day long. I made this about 4 hours ago and I still got piping hot coffee. It's good stuff. I don't have anything to complain about. I am retired, more or less. I do some horse show videoing from time to time. If a company calls me up and says, come shoot for us, I'll say, okay, when and where? Since I live in a 40-foot motorhome, it'll take me about 4 hours. If they need me right now, it'll take me about 4 hours before I can get on the road, maybe less. And that includes putting my Harley on the carrier on the back. I'd like to have a little bit more time because I don't have to drive down the road at 75 miles an hour. I plan on taking a couple of days to get wherever I'm going. So anyway, I do a little bit of videoing from time to time. I'm retired, I'm 67 years old, so I've got Social Security coming in. No, I don't have enough Social Security coming in to where I don't have to work. My Social Security does cover my necessities. Now, I really don't need a cell phone for $200 a month. That's not a necessity. $60 of that is an unlimited plan from eons ago, which is truly unlimited. It's only 3 gig, sorry. But sometimes I always watch a lot of video on YouTube. Sometimes I'll do 30 to 50 gig a month. And it's only 3G, but it's fast enough for me. I hardly ever have any spooling since it's only me. I need a little bit of extra money. I work at an RV park in Alamogordo, New Mexico, the KOA here. I don't have any set hours. I'm the maintenance guy. I've been here for 4.5 years. When the owner bought it, he bought it just a little over 5 years ago now. It was pretty bad shape. He and I worked hour after hour after hour, day after day after day. No, that doesn't mean 8 hours a day, 6 days a week or anything like that. But we worked a lot on getting all the water problems fixed, getting the electrical problems fixed. I don't know how many new pedestals I have installed since I've been here. Really replace any fencing. We learned how to patch fences. I don't like to patch anything. I never have. My daddy taught me, he said, if you're going to do it right. Do it the first time. That way you'll never have to do it again. Well, we just don't have enough time and enough revenue right now to replace all of the fences. So we learned how to patch it very well. Looks good, holds up good. It'll be good enough until we start replacing and putting new fence in. I was doing a lot of work then, which was fine. Now I'm not needed quite so much. And that's fine too. I can rest and watch YouTube. You know, the black hole of time. I'm contributing to that black hole of time right now. I can work on my videos. I need to clean up my house and my motorhome, so I give you guys a tour. I ought to do that one of these days. I've got enough solar on my motorhome that I don't really need any outside power. except for in the summertime for air conditioning. And in the wintertime, if I want to use electric heaters instead of propane, I need outside power for that. Of course, I'm setting it on RV park. I'm plugged in right now. And I do use a little bit of heat in the bedroom just to keep it livable of a night. Outside of that, I don't have any heat on. It usually gets up to 55 to 65, 70 degrees here, even in the wintertime, in the winter time during the day, because most of the time we have sunshine. You know, right now it's kind of mostly cloudy, but it's still nice and warm in here. I have learned on YouTube from Guildbrook Farms, I'll put a link below, how to can. I've learned how to can this summer and fall. There's potatoes I just canned just a few days ago. I've got 30 pints of potatoes. I canned some roast beef. Beef stew. So when I get hungry in this winter, I think I've got 34 pints of beef stew. So when it's cold outside and I come in after working all day, my all days are only about 4 hours a day. After that, I get tired. However, if Kelly, the owner here at the RV park, if he needs me to work 8, 10, 12 hours a day, I will do that. He knows I will do that. That's my job. Very seldom that is ever needed. But I will. I mean, that's part of my job. That's part of being a maintenance man. You're on call 24/7. I made some peaches about 3 months ago. I only canned just a few pints of them. I'm going to wait until next spring when peach is getting seasoned, and then I'll can a bunch. Also canned some tomatoes. They all look pretty good. So between Guildbrook Farms and other YouTube channels that I can't remember right now, I apologize, I'm really interested in canning. I went to Walmart the other day and they had a great big chunk of ham. I mean, this puppy was huge. I don't remember if it was 30 pounds or $30, or it might have been 20 pounds at $30. Anyway, it was $1.49 a pound. And I thought, wow, I'm going to get some cans and some jars, and I'm going to can up a bunch of that stuff. Well, I'm not a cook. Until this summer, I've never cooked anything more than sausage and eggs and French toast, and rice for breakfast, and oatmeal for breakfast. That's about all I've ever cooked in my life. So what am I going to do with 40 or 50 pints of canned ham chunked up in little pieces? I can use some in omelets. I can can up some beans and have ham and beans. But I'm not a cook. I don't know what else to do with this stuff. So for right now, I'm leaving the ham out of the equation until maybe some of you guys can help me out, tell me what to do with the ham that I might get. I'm having a blast. My life is good. I've got a few dollars left over for any time I need to take the motor home somewhere and go, I can. I've got enough solar on my house that if I need to stay somewhere for a week or two and not be plugged in, I'm plenty good. I built a composting toilet about 4 months ago and put in the motor home, put in my house. This is my house. I don't have anything other than my motor home. So when I talk about my home, this is it. Composting toilet works out great. I'll probably do a short video on that someday. But of course, with the composting toilets, you don't use any water. Absolutely no water is used. No odor. Works out fantastic for one person or maybe two. So since I'm not using any water for the toilet, I've got water for boondocking. Or if I go somewhere and need to stay at this place for a week before I go over there for another week, then I've got plenty of water. I don't have to worry about how much water I'm using. In about 3.5 years, my motorhome will be paid for. Can't beat that. Can't beat a $368 a month raise. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm not going to spend it. I'm going to put most of it, $368, I'm going to put at least $325 of it into a savings account. Who knows? I might buy some property. Don't know. Don't have any idea what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to do something. My old Harley is getting to be kind of old and it's got a lot of miles on it. I might get $2,000, maybe $3,000 and upgrade on that quite a bit. I don't know. I've still got 3.5 years to figure that one out. If I do more videoing next summer, I plan on taking a portion of my video income and putting right on the principal of the motorhome. So that'll knock it down a little bit farther. I don't have anything to complain about. Nothing. See you next time.